My video for November the 7th, 2019 is video number 3260. And the title is Lucifer's Globe Earth Trap. I just returned from my Wednesday discussion group where we discuss many things. My friend Steve Hart is the group leader, but he is currently out of town. Anyway, I brought up the flat earth concept that has some saying the globe earth is part of a Luciferian deception. Wow. I do agree there is a lot of deception going on, which is not new for those who are paying attention. We've been lied to about most everything, and discerning truth from error is no small task. The ego mind has a tendency to hold on to its own concepts and beliefs and ridicule or even dismiss any alternative viewpoint. I have many Facebook friends who are part of what I see as a flat earth religion. Some are very polite in expressing their viewpoint. Others have been very rude. One even called me a dipshit, whatever that means. Whatever that is. I know it's not complimentary. Anyway, to my friend, 2020 will bring about major changes for humanity. This is not an area I expected to go with at this time, but I will go with the flow, as they say. Personally, I think the hollow earth makes the most sense, but I do not see these beliefs as critical in any way. It's just another means of getting us to focus on non-essential elements. Love to me is still the most important attribute capable of freeing us from the quagmire of ego religions. You know, my friend persuaded me to watch a video, and if he had not been a friend for such a long time and has always treated me with respect, even in disagreeing with me, I would not have taken the time to watch the video. The video went on to knock the Jesuits as being part of the Great Deception. I think there might be a very good level of truth in that, although I'm not convinced that all Jesuits even are necessarily evil, although I do think that in general, it is a very corrupt aspect of the Roman Catholic Church. In fact, I think all religions, as I've said so many times, have been infiltrated by dark elements that have mixed in with good elements, and having the discernment to know the difference is really, really challenging. In any case, this friend says that 2020 is going to bring about positive changes. And a lot of the people that have been deceived are going to have a lot of problems faced because they still believe in a globe. Really, that's where this friend is trying to say is what's going to happen. And Lucifer, of course, is a fallen angel. There's other names applied to that fallen angel or group of fallen angels as well. In any case, Lucifer cannot control our soul. Now, is the mind an avenue into the soul? Well, it certainly has an effect. Our beliefs do affect our lives and how we conduct ourselves. And as I said, the Jesuits and all religions have been infiltrated by dark forces, although I think the Jesuit organization is a dark force in and of itself, but there might still be good people in it. I don't know, but there might be. You see, I'm struggling with this because I don't want to butt heads with my friend. He's been a good friend for a long time. And I've had people that have pushed this idea for a long time. And I try not to go there. If I really believed it made a difference on our soul, I would say, yeah, we need to explore this. And I did at one time, if you remember, when I first was introduced to this concept, I took the globe down. But after looking at it for a good while, I put the globe back up. And the globe is hollow. It's just a globe. But if the earth was flat, we'd be able to sail boats off the edge. We'd fall over the cliff, as it were, into what? What's under the flat earth? I don't know. They say it's the center of everything. Everything revolves around the earth, not around the sun, not planets going around the sun or stars. And all of that is a hologram. It's all a projection that somebody has put on this giant screen called the sky. And we're supposed to believe that the projection is the reality. They say it's a projection. Or is it the reality? Are there galaxies upon galaxies upon galaxies, each containing millions or even billions of stars? Who knows? I live here now. The only thing that I can do is try my best to get to the truth as much as possible and to focus on the things that unite, not divide us. Division has always been a Luciferian agenda. And it doesn't matter what the division is about. My God is better than your God. Well, any God that thinks it's better than other gods is a false God. We each may think that we're God, but that's an ego trip. That will not help us to love ourselves or to love each other, because we can't love each other if we don't first love ourselves. Does that loving ourselves mean that everything we perceive and believe is true is? Of course not. It can't be, because all of our beliefs are merely the product of our experience. Experience, to me, again, is the reality. It's always been the reality. We experience things and we reflect on what we've experienced, and we project what we would like to experience, or even what we're fearful of experiencing. We project things. We are a reminiscent creation. We think about things. And it was brought up in the discussion that animals sometimes are smarter than humans, because animals know who they are and they know their place. And Native Americans and not just Native Americans, but natives all over the world have an innate quality of connecting with the nature of things, the experiential manifestation of whatever is, and realizing that there is something invisible behind it all. I call that spirit. I call it the real creator, not the fake creator, but the real creator. And it is so loving, although I wonder how loving that is, that we can determine whatever we want to believe and live our lives however we choose. Well, I question, as I've said so many times, is that really love? Or should there be safe boundaries that are necessary for little children? But in a sense, we're all little children. Anyway, I don't care what shape the earth is. I do care that we finally learn to love one another. Thank you, folks, for listening, and namaste.